In this video, the latest transfer reports about Liverpool. The Reds still have a chance for a very successful season, although the loss in the league table is already significant. At the moment it looks like the most interesting moves will be made later in the summer, although Jurgen Klopp may decide to seriously strengthen the attacking line in the coming days. As always at this point, I would like to remind you that until finalization, it can only be speculations. Diaz, one of the outstanding players of the Portuguese league, will definitely move to the top team soon. In the case of Liverpool, we have conflicting reports. On the one hand, it is said that Jurgen Klopp is determined to recruit players as soon as possible to fill in the gaps left by the players who went to African Nation Cup. On the other hand, that the interest is not serious and there is no specific offer. Danjuma, another offensive player who could provide new option, would be the Villarreal player. He landed from Bournemouth and therefore he knows the realities of Premier League. In a short time, on the fields in Spain, he became one of the most effective wingers there. According to reports, in this case the winter transfer is not an option and the chances to get the Dutchman will appear only during the summer transfer window. Gavi, after Pedri and Ansu Fati, who tempted by other clubs, signed new contracts. Another pearl of the Catalan club will have to decide about future. The young midfielder broke into the starting 11 of the club and the national team by storm. It seems that, as in the case of his colleagues, he is not thinking about the transfer and will sign a new contract. Rafinha, Leeds winger, has had a very successful first leg of the season and was by far one of his team's highlights. Liverpool are rumored to have rated this transfer unfeasible during the winter window. The most important candidate for a player outside the Reds is Bayern Munich. It is still possible to extend the contract of the Brazilian with the current team. Zielinski, the Polish midfielder, is playing a very successful campaign for Napoli and according to many experts, he is high in the notebooks of activity of other top teams. It is not the first time that he is mentioned as a player considered useful by Jurgen Klopp. Apart from the Reds, Bayern Munich would also be considering the transfer. Origi, the contract that was expiring in the summer, could have been condemned that the striker would leave Anfield in the winter. At the moment, however, although there is no mention of a specific offer to extend the contract, everything indicates that the player will remain with the club despite the interest from Newcastle. Joe Gomez. The Reds are now in much better position in terms of defense than they were a few months ago, which unfortunately is not good news for Gomez, who is lower in the quota to play than Van Dijk, Konate or Matip. A defender has a strong interest in Aston Villa. Phillips, the defender whom Jurgen Klopp basically does not bet on, is to be allowed to leave the club if there is a satisfactory offer around 50 millions. There are reports that an offer from one of the Premier League clubs of 8 millions has been strongly rejected. Which of those potential transfers would be the best to Jurgen Klopp's team? Be sure to let me know down in the comments. On the playlist, the link to which is now on the screen, you will find similar information about other European clubs. Thanks for watching, remember to always enjoy football and see you in the next video.